friends, welcome to all. Till now we are studying about speed and velocity. What is meant by speed? Speed is nothing but the object travels in unit time is called as speed. What is velocity? The speed of an object in a definite direction is called as velocity. Students, you are also studying about uniform velocity and non-uniform velocity. What is meant by uniform velocity? The object travels equal distance in equal intervals of time is called as uniform velocity. What is the meaning of non-uniform velocity or variable velocity? The speed of an object changes, then it is called as non-uniform velocity. In some cases, the direction changes, the motion of the object, the direction of motion of the object changes, then it is called as a non-uniform velocity. In some other cases, the speed and direction both also changes, then it is called as a non-uniform velocity or variable velocity. Students, now we will go to a very special cases. That is what? The speed of the object by getting changes, but not the direction. Only the speed of the object getting changes, but not the direction. So we will define the new quantity that is called as acceleration. So what is acceleration? What is the exactly meant by acceleration? Acceleration is the quantity like a speed, like a time, like a mass, like that. Acceleration is also a quantity. It is used to define a change in velocity. The acceleration can be used to define a change in velocity. In some cases, the acceleration can be used to calculate the change in velocity. So, acceleration is nothing but change in velocity. Students, now we are going to a simple example. That is what? You can consider the point A. That is what the starting point, otherwise initial point, otherwise reference point. So, from point A, I start the journey through the point B. I travel a distance 100 meters in 1 second. So, what we call from this motion from A to B? So, we call it as a velocity. So, what is meant by velocity? Velocity is nothing but the displacement divided by time taken. Here, the displacement from A to B, the displacement is what? 100 meter and time is 1 second. So, we can call it as u. So, this velocity is called it as u. U is what? Initial velocity. The velocity at the starting position, that is what? Initial velocity. So, students, now coming to I will continue the journey from point B to point C. I travel a distance 120 meters in 1 second. Students, you can see this. From B to C, the motion can be occurred. What we call this motion? So, this is what? The velocity. So, it can be denoted as letter B. B is what? Final velocity. At most, at the ending point of our journey, the velocity will be called it as final velocity. So, that is denoted by using the letter V. So, that is what? 120 by 1 second, because from point B to C, the displacement is 120, time taken is 1 second. That is what? The velocity of the final is 120 meters per second. Students, in mathematically, the acceleration can be represented like this. Acceleration is equal to change in velocity divided by time taken. So, what is meant by change? So, here what happens? The speed of an object here is 100 meters from A to B. From B to C, the speed of an object is what? 120 meters. So, here what happens? The speed remains changes. But we can observe this one, the time will not change. The direction also is not changes. So, from A to B, the direction is like this. point B to C, the direction is like this. There is no change in the direction. There is no change in the time, but only changes in what? Speed. So that is what? Change in velocity. So change in velocity can be written like this: V minus U. V is nothing but final velocity. U is nothing but initial velocity. So final velocity minus initial velocity in a interval of time t. So that is called as acceleration. Acceleration can be represented by using the small letter a. Students, in this example, you can see this example, the speed of the object will be increases. Here, the final velocity is what? 120. Initial velocity will be 100. So you can put that data. Final velocity is 120 minus initial is 100 divided by the time interval is 1. So 120 minus 100 is what? 20. 20 by 1, that is what? 20 meter per second square. Students, before going to this, the SI unit of acceleration is what? The velocity of the SI unit is meter per second. The time SI unit is second. We can go into this second numerator. What happens? That will become meter per second square or meter second raised to minus 2. Therefore, the acceleration unit is what? Meter per second square. So, in every 1 second, the acceleration will increases 20 meter. In every 1 second, the acceleration will increases 20 meter. Students, acceleration is nothing but increase in speed. You can observe this one in our automobile. You can accelerate it. What happens? The speed will increases. That is what acceleration means, increasing speed. Otherwise, velocity getting changes. So, students, you can see any freely falling body is an example of uniform acceleration. Any freely falling body is an example of uniform acceleration. You can see in your non-uniform acceleration also. When a car is moving in a traffic or a car is moving in a market road, so that is what? Non-uniform acceleration. Any free falling body is an example of uniform acceleration. Dear students, now we are going to solve some questions. Now I read the question. The first question is, starting from a stationary position, Rahul pedals his bicycle to attain a velocity of 6 meter per second in 30 seconds. Then he applies a brakes such that the velocity of the bicycle comes down to 4 meter per second in the next 5 seconds. Calculate the acceleration of the bicycle in both the cases. Students, first I will understand the question. I will read the question once again. Starting from a stationary. Stationary means the object is at rest. Rest position. From the rest position, Rahul pedals his bicycle and attains a velocity 6 meter per second in 30 seconds. So when Rahul starts the rest position and attains a velocity 6 meter per second in 30 seconds. Okay, students. So then so now we can find the acceleration. In first case, we can find the acceleration. So in the first case, you know that the initial velocity will be 0. So you consider u equal to 0. Final velocity will be 6 meter and time taken is 30 seconds. So now we can use the formula, acceleration formula. A is equal to v minus u divided by t. So v is 6 final velocity and u is 0 because initial velocity will be rest and time taken is 30 seconds. Now we can calculate this one. 6 minus 0 is 6 and divided by 30. So then we get the 0.2 meter per second square. You know that the unit of acceleration is meter per second square. So you must and should write the unit. Okay. So coming to the second case. So after attains 6 meter per second, Rahul applies the brakes. Okay. then what happen when apply the brake, the naturally the velocity will be decreases to 4 meter per second. So the initial velocity is 6 meter per second, final velocity will be 4 meter per second. So it time is 5 seconds. So then once again you can solve the questions by using the formula, acceleration formula. A is equal to v minus u by t. So here the final velocity will be 4, initial velocity will be 6, and the time taken is 5 seconds. So now you can solve this one. So 4 minus 6 is minus 2 divided by 5. So you can divide minus 2 by 5, we get what? So minus, you put a point, that becomes 20. So 5 4s are 20. So minus 0.4 is the answer. So the acceleration unit is meter per second square. Okay students, the answer is what? In the first case 0.2 meter per second square. In the second case the acceleration is minus 0.4 meter per second square. What happens here? The answer is negative because when the acceleration decreases, the answer is when the velocity of an object decreases, the acceleration will be negative. Okay students. Now coming to the question and answers. The first question is, when will you say a body is in uniform acceleration and non-uniform acceleration? So you can read the question once again. When will you say a body is in uniform acceleration and non-uniform acceleration? Students, first we First we can take the difference of uniform acceleration and non-uniform acceleration. Okay students, you can see this one. What is uniform acceleration? If an object travels in a straight line and its velocity increases or decreases by equal amounts in equal intervals of time, then the object is said to be in a uniform acceleration. Students, you learnt in the classes, an object travels in straight line, its velocity increase or decrease by equal amounts in equal intervals of time, then we say the body is said to be in uniform acceleration. For example, the motion of a freely falling body is the best example of uniform acceleration. The freely falling body is an example of uniform acceleration. And the second example is the motion of a ball rolling down on an inclined plane. So a ball is rolling down an inclined plane, so that is also an uniform acceleration. What is non-uniform acceleration? If the velocity of an object increases or decreases by unequal amounts in equal intervals of time, then the object is said to be in a non-uniform acceleration. Students, you know that velocity of an object increase or decrease by unequal amounts in equal intervals of time, then we can say the object is in non-uniform acceleration. For example, the movement of a car on a crowded city road. The movement of a car on a crowded city road is an example. The another example is the motion of the train leaving or entering the platform. This is also an example of non-uniform acceleration. Now coming to the second question. A bus decreases its speed from 80 kilometers per hour to 60 kilometers per hour in 5 seconds. Find the acceleration of the bus. Students, I read the question once again. A bus decreases its speed from 80 to 60 kilometers per hour in 5 seconds. See, here what happened? The time is in second, the speed is in kilometer per hour. So the units are changes. What is to be found out? We can find the acceleration of the bus. Students, before going to these solutions, first convert this 80 kilometer into meter per second. How to convert the kilometer into meter? Students, you know that 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. Okay. So, and 1 hour equal to you can convert hour into seconds. 1 hour is 60 minutes and 1 minute is 60 seconds. Okay students, now we can divide 1 kilometer per 1 hour. What happened? 1000 meter divided by 60 into 60. Then you can
cancel these two zeros. Then we get 10 by 36. You can solve this one. You can take 2 5s are 10 and 2 18s are 36. So the kilometer can be converted into what? Meter per second. So students, you can observe this one. Here the initial velocity will be 80 kilometer per hour. So you can take this one is initial velocity, u equal to 80 kilometer per hour. So kilometer per hour is multiplied by what? 5 into 5 divided by 18. So multiplied by 5 by 18, then we get 22.222 meter per second. Similarly, we can find the final velocity. The final velocity is v, that is 60 kilometer per hour. It can be converted. You can converted by meter into a second. You can multiply it by 5 by 18. Then we get what? 16.67. So now take the acceleration formula. A equal to v minus u by t. So what is v? V is 16.67 and u is 22.22. So divided by 5 seconds. So then what? Then we get the negative. So the acceleration will be negative. Students, you know that E equal to minus 1.11 meter per second square. Here the acceleration will be negative. So when the negative sign indicates what? Because here that speed will be decreases 80 to 60. That's what. So the acceleration will be negative. The negative sign of acceleration indicates that the velocity of the bus is decreasing. The bus is retards. Thank you, students.